I don't think people understand just how incredible chocolate really is. Welcome to our channel. If you love chocolate as much as we do, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join us on this sweet journey. Let's get one thing straight right off the bat. Chocolate is more than just a sweet treat. It's a cultural icon, a culinary chameleon, and a scientific marvel all rolled into one. From the humblest candy bar to the most decadent dessert, chocolate has a way of captivating our senses and transporting us to a realm of pure indulgence. But have you ever stopped to ponder the journey that transforms humble cacao beans into the smooth, rich confection we know and love? It's a fascinating process that's equal parts artistry and science, a delicate dance between nature's bounty and human ingenuity. Join me as we embark on a delectable adventure, tracing the life cycle of chocolate from bean to bar. We'll explore the ancient origins, the meticulous craftsmanship, and the scientific precision that culminate in each and every bite. Get ready to discover the magic that unfolds when nature and know-how collide in perfect harmony. Our chocolate odyssey begins in the heart of the tropics, where the cacao tree, Theobroma cacao, flourishes in the humid embrace of equatorial climates. Imagine lush plantations bathed in dappled sunlight, the air thick with the scent of blooming flowers, and the promise of sweet rewards to come. The cacao tree, a native of Central and South America, bears fruit in the form of large pod-shaped fruits known as cacao pods. These pods, resembling elongated melons, dangle from the trunk and branches of the tree, their vibrant colors hinting at the treasures held within. Inside each pod lies a cluster of cacao beans, nestled within a sweet white pulp. These beans are the heart and soul of chocolate, containing the raw materials that will be transformed into the delectable treat we know and love. Buckle up, folks, because the journey from these humble beans to a melt-in-your-mouth chocolate bar is a fascinating one, filled with intriguing twists and turns at every stage. The journey from bean to bar begins with the harvest, a labor-intensive process often carried out by hand. Skilled workers armed with machetes and a keen eye carefully select ripe pods, their colors ranging from vibrant yellows and oranges to deep reds and purples, depending on the variety. With a swift stroke, they free the pods from the tree, taking care not to damage the delicate branches that will bear future harvests. The pods are then gathered and split open, revealing rows of plump, cream-colored cacao beans coated in a sticky white pulp. The aroma that wafts from these freshly harvested pods is intoxicating, a heady mix of sweet, fruity notes with a hint of something earthy and floral. It's the first tantalizing whisper of the chocolate to come, a promise of the delicious transformation that awaits. The beans, along with their surrounding pulp, are carefully scooped out, ready to embark on the next stage of their journey, a crucial step that will unlock their hidden flavors and aromas. Once harvested, the cacao beans, still encased in their sweet, sticky pulp, undergo a crucial process that's essential for developing their characteristic flavor and aroma fermentation. This magical transformation takes place over several days, often in specially designed fermentation boxes or heaps covered with banana leaves. As the beans ferment, naturally occurring yeasts and bacteria work their magic, breaking down the sugars in the pulp and producing heat. This heat, along with the enzymes present in the pulp, triggers a series of chemical reactions within the beans, unlocking a complex array of flavor compounds. Imagine the air thick with the pungent, almost intoxicating aroma of fermenting cacao beans, a heady mix of fruity, floral, and earthy notes with a hint of something almost vinegary. It's a sensory experience that's both intriguing and intense, a testament to the powerful transformations taking place within the humble beans. Fermentation is a delicate dance between nature and time, a crucial step that transforms the beans from bitter and astringent to the precursors of the complex, flavorful chocolate we know and love. Section 5. Sun-kissed beans, the drying process. After fermentation, the cacao beans, now sporting a rich brown hue and a more developed flavor profile, are spread out under the tropical sun to dry. This drying process is essential for reducing the moisture content of the beans, preventing mold growth, and halting the fermentation process. Picture vast courtyards or raised platforms covered in a sea of cacao beans, their earthy aroma mingling with the warm, sun-drenched air. The beans are regularly turned and raked to ensure even drying, a process that can take anywhere from a few days to several weeks depending on the weather conditions. As the beans dry, their color deepens further, and their flavor continues to develop, losing any lingering bitterness and taking on more nuanced, chocolatey notes. The once soft, plump beans become hard and brittle, their shells rattling like tiny maracas when stirred. The sun-dried beans, now ready for the next stage of their journey, are carefully packed and shipped to chocolate factories around the world, where they will undergo a series of transformations to unlock their full potential. Section 6. Bean to bar. Arrival at the chocolate factory. Upon arrival at the chocolate factory, the beans, having traveled across oceans and continents, are greeted with the utmost care and attention. Their journey is far from over. In fact, it's only just begun. Like prized ingredients arriving at a Michelin-starred restaurant, each bean undergoes rigorous quality checks to ensure only the finest make it to the next stage. Imagine a team of expert inspectors meticulously examining each bean, their trained eyes scanning for imperfections, their noses sniffing out any off notes in the aroma. Only beans that meet the highest standards, those with the perfect size, shape, color, and aroma, are deemed worthy of becoming chocolate. The rejected beans, though not destined for the chocolate bar, are not wasted. They might be used to create other cacao products, like cocoa powder, or even used as fertilizer, returning their nutrients to the earth from whence they came. The chosen beans, having passed their initial test, are then whisked away to begin their transformation from humble bean to delectable chocolate. A process that involves a delicate balance of time-honored traditions and modern technology. Section 7. Roasting the beans, awakening the chocolate within. The true alchemy of chocolate making begins with roasting, a process that awakens the beans' dormant flavors and aromas, transforming them from bitter and astringent to rich and complex. Imagine the beans tumbling in large rotating drums, their earthy aroma intensifying as the heat works its magic. Roasting temperatures and times are carefully calibrated depending on the bean origin and the desired flavor profile. Some roasters prefer lower temperatures and longer roasting times to develop deeper, more nuanced flavors, while others opt for higher temperatures and shorter durations to create brighter, more intense notes. As the beans roast, their shells become brittle and crackle, releasing a symphony of enticing aromas, nutty, toasty, with hints of caramel and coffee. The air fills with the intoxicating scent of pure chocolate, a tantalizing preview of the treats to come. Roasting is a delicate dance between heat and time, a crucial step that unlocks the beans' hidden potential and sets the stage for the creation of exquisite chocolate. Section 8. Cracking and winnowing, separating nibs from shells. Once roasted to perfection, the beans move on to the next stage of their transformation, cracking and winnowing. This process involves separating the crunchy, flavorful nibs, the heart of the cacao bean, from their brittle outer shells. Imagine the roasted beans tumbling through a series of rollers, their shells cracking and breaking under the gentle pressure. The cracked beans are then fed into a winnowing machine, where a current of air separates the lighter shells from the heavier nibs. The shells, while not used in chocolate making, are often repurposed as mulch or compost, returning their nutrients to the earth. The nibs, now free from their protective casings, are ready to embark on the next leg of their journey, one that will transform them into the smooth, rich liquid we know as chocolate. The air at this stage is thick with the intoxicating aroma of roasted cacao, a heady mix of nutty, toasty, and chocolatey notes. It's a sensory experience that's both invigorating and comforting, a testament to the transformation taking place as the humble cacao bean inches closer to its final form. Section 9. Grinding the nibs, the birth of chocolate liquor. With the nibs separated from their shells, the true magic of chocolate making begins. The nibs, now resembling coarse coffee grounds, are ground down into a thick, rich paste known as chocolate liquor. This liquor, despite its name, contains no alcohol. It's the pure, unadulterated essence of the cacao bean. Imagine massive stone grinders, their surfaces worn smooth from years of use, slowly pulverizing the nibs into a smooth, flowing liquid. The friction generated by the grinding process melts the cocoa butter present in the nibs, creating a velvety, intensely flavorful liquid. The aroma that fills the air at this stage is pure chocolate heaven, intense, rich, and utterly intoxicating. It's a sensory experience that's both comforting and exhilarating, a testament to the transformation that's taken place as the humble cacao bean surrenders its essence to become chocolate. This chocolate liquor, the foundation of all chocolate creations, can be further processed to create a variety of products, from unsweetened baking chocolate to decadent truffles.